Hey everyone, it's Linda and Matt, and we're at the table.
So we've been hearing a lot from our buyers lately and our sellers about what's going on in the market. You know, we're seeing more homes out there. Are we at a bubble? Homes are staying on the market longer. Price decreases, everything. So we just want to talk to you guys.
Yeah, we thought it'd be good to kind of have you hear us talk about what you're probably been wondering about yourself. So, Matt, you asked the question, and
There you go. So what about all these homes on the market? I mean, huge increases in inventory.
well, if you compare inventory levels this year to last year, absolutely. The number of active listings right now is up about 40%. But if you compare it to a year or to 2 years or 3 years ago, we're pretty close to being even. So, is it a bubble? Don't think so. No, it's just a normal fluctuation in market. And last year was probably more of an aberration to having incredibly low inventory levels. What's happening with prices?
Well, what is happening with prices? Prices are all over the market. We're not having that put it up there for any price and having it go for 20% over with 15 offers. We're seeing price decreases happening on occasion?
About a third of the market actually has had a price decrease. So what that kind of says is that many sellers have gotten overly exuberant in where they want to put their list prices. But actually, I've talked to a number of agents, top listing agents in the area, and we all agree that you should probably be pricing your home pretty close to where you think it's going to sell, because the idea of getting a multiple offer that's going hundreds of $1,000s higher just isn't happening. Remember the one house that we had an interested client in Willow Glen, and we thought the house is adorable, it's going to go for multiple offers. It just had a price decrease.
After how many weeks?
No, only about 3.
Yeah, not that long.
So there's definitely a shift in the market, but what we see is an opportunity, and we want to make sure that you know that it is an opportunity. With greater inventory, it means greater selection.
Absolutely.
And if you have bought a house maybe 5, 6, 10 years ago, and all of your money is in the house, and you need to buy a new house, the kids are getting bigger, it's time to move, whatever the needs are, if you don't have other money, you probably maybe felt tied to your house. Well, this is a chance that you might actually be able to do a contingent offer. So, and if you're a buyer, there's more things to look at. You may be competing with fewer buyers. Why don't you talk about interest rates, Matt?
Yeah, well, interest rates. We know we've been at historic lows, but we're starting to hear some rumblings,
Yeah.
and it's not the good kind of rumblings. We're hearing 1, 2 increases, Linda.
Yeah, they're forecasting for the beginning of next year that we should probably be at about 5.25% for a 30-year fixed interest rate. So, I mean, once again, my first mortgage is at 10%. So,
Understand.
but compared to where we've been, your monthly payment is what really drives your affordability and what you're going to be looking to buy. So it does make a material impact to you. Will it have an effect on prices? I'm not really sure. With so much money in this valley, with the tech economy still being so hot and so strong, all these buyers still have lots of tech money. So it may or may not actually have an impact on how prices are going to increase. Speaking of increasing prices, next year.
Yeah, so next year, guess what? It's going to continue. We just heard a report from Zillow that they're saying that San Jose and the Silicon Valley is going to be one of the hottest markets, or if not the hottest market in the country.
First, number one markets, what they're projecting for us for next year increases. They're projecting about 11%. Hopefully, for sellers, that we'll see an 11% increase for prices for next year. Compare that to where we've been, which has been high teens, low 20s. It's good. It's great. It means that we're still seeing an increase in prices, and we're not going to be tumbling back, but we need to be smart about how we're pricing our listings. So it's kind of a good news, bad news. The good news is that buyers are becoming more discreet. They're using discretion now. They're being able to think about what homes they're looking to buy. And they're not going to be going and throwing all kinds of silly money after listings, which I really think is a good thing.
Yeah, and you know what? The bottom line is this is an opportunity.
Exactly.
It really is an opportunity for both buyers and for sellers.
Well, and if you're waiting for the market to adjust, if you're waiting on the sidelines, that means you're going to miss it.
Yeah.
So this is the time. I can tell you that historically, my clients do great in third and fourth quarter. And here we are, almost the beginning of September. So this is a chance for you to get in. I've had in the second half of the years over the past 3-4 years, clients consistently getting in with contingent offers, getting an under asking price. So it's an opportunity, and we want you to be on board. So if you have a listing,
give us a call.
if you're looking to buy, give us a call.
call.
Anyway, this is Matt and Linda, and we're at the table, and we're looking forward to talking with you next time. Take care.
Take care.